Hey there fellow Minecraftians, welcome to yet another mod showcase, and today I'm going to show you a very cool mod that is called the LAZARs mod, or basically just lasers. And yeah, it obviously adds lasers to the game, as you can definitely see. And it is a very cool but a bit complicated mod, but yeah, I'm going to try to explain it to you as carefully as I can, so I hope you'll understand. But yeah, let's get started. There are 3 main blocks that you will be able to create, and I will show you how to make those first. Starting off with one thing though, you will need to make rubies first, because you will need that for almost any block. Place 1 glass in the middle and surround it by redstone. That will create a ruby, and I will just get some more right now. So let's just place some here, like that. That's fine. And yeah, let's just continue, because now for the blocks. Now with the rubies you can do this, like that. Put a ruby in the middle and a glass to the side, and that will give you a laser, which is just a basic laser. You can also take the glass, put it like this, stone here and here, and a ruby in the middle. That will give a reflector. And there's one more thing, you will need to put stone there, put a ruby centered, and put glass on the top and bottom. That will give you a sensor. And what this does is pretty simple. You can firstly place a laser down, like I've got a laser, right? Yeah, this is a laser. You can place it down. I will need something to activate it because it's redstone powered. When you power it with redstone, it will be activated. As you can see, it will first send off a white laser. Now you've got a reflector. The reflector will basically just reflect the laser to anywhere you're pointing in that. So right now it's pointed this way. And the sensor, which basically senses if a laser is touching it or if it isn't. Simple as that. So those were 3 blocks. But now let's move on to the lenses, because there's much more into this mod than these 3 blocks. So yeah, let me show you that. Alright, so the first thing you want to do for lenses is create a lens workbench. You do that like this. Get iron ingots in the corners, get stone, whoops, like this, a ruby in the middle again, and a working bench or a crafting table, workbench or crafting table in the upper slot. So that will create a lens bench, as you can see. And when you put it down, you can open it just like a normal crafting table, but this will give you a whole different menu. It looks complicated, but it isn't really, because the basic thing you will need to do first is either get any material like this, stone or iron or cobblestone or wood, doesn't really matter. You can either use plank stone, cobblestone, bricks, stone bricks, iron block, gold blocks, sandstone or wood, and that will create an outer edge. So as you can see, you don't need a whole bunch of it to create the ring. You only need to put 1 in there and it creates the ring. You also can't take out these, so you can't cheat with it either. So yeah, I'm just going to use some iron blocks because I like the look of that. And the rings are purely aesthetical, they don't add any effect to the laser. So yeah, what you can do now is put glass in the middle, and now you have got your basic iron white lens. This just doesn't do much though. As you can see, I've got 4 slots left, and in these 4 slots you can choose whatever you want to put there. Now there are a few basic things, and I'll show you those first, because yeah, what you can do with ender pearls. Ender pearls will give you an advanced lens, as you can see. when I take it out it says white lens, now it says advanced lens. And this does for every color something different, so I'll specify on that later. What you can also do is put glowstone in there, and by every glowstone you put in there the range will be up with 10 blocks. So if I put 2 in there it will be plus 20 blocks, then plus 30 blocks, so then the blocks will just basically go further, or the lasers will actually shine on further. And you can add diamond, and that adds power to the laser, and that does different things as well for every color. As you can see, you can also do it with redstone, that will give you plus 1 power, or you can do it with rubies and that will give you plus 2 power, but the diamond is far the most efficient for using that. So you can also put 1 color in there, and that will color the lens, and you will need that to do for it to do specified things. So I'm going to talk about each color and what it will do right now. Okay, I'm gonna start off simple with the white lens, and the advanced lens does nothing, so that's out of use. But when you power it up with power 1, 2, 3, so it's like this or like this, it will the laser will be blocked by items, mobs, and the player itself. When it gets to 4 to 6, like this, it will be blocked by mobs and players, and when you get it up to 7 to 9, it will be blocked by the player only. So like that you can specify a few things that you would like it to be blocked or not, and that is very useful for traps and such. So yeah, I can put this on here somewhere, even though it's dark. Holy crap, it's dark. Alright, let me make a day again. Alright, now with my laser beam thingy, as you can see, it has a much wider range because of the power that I've added. The laser just gets wider if you put more power in it there, but as you can see now it isn't being blocked by items and mobs, even though I've got no mob near, but it is blocked by me. When I take off the laser with right click again, or the lens I mean, it is blocked by me, but also by items and such. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, now for some different lenses, let me make another one. Let's start off with the red one. It is very easy, just put the red dye in there, like that. That will give you an iron red lens, and the red lens is basically the heat beam, and this deals damage and sets the worlds on fire and destroys block, etc. So like this, it is not really powerful, but you can put diamonds in there or any powering thing item, and with each level the damage per second rises, and yeah, it also has an ability to set the entity on fire, and the beam will also be able to dig through harder blocks with this. With the advanced one, let me see, here, like this, it prevents beams from destruction of items. So that's pretty cool. Let me just get like this, an iron red advanced lens powered plus 6, I believe. Alright, when I put this on a laser, if you now walk through it, it hurts a lot. And with the special power, the advanced power, it won't burn my items anymore. It would normally, but yeah, it's pretty powerful like this, and you can make it even more powerful. And when you get 3 diamonds up in there, it will be devastating. Like really, if you're in there for 0.1 second, you're dead. And as you can see, it has also added a small chance of me being set on fire, which just happened. time for the green beam, because this is the nature beam. It's pretty cool. You can see you can add a green dye, and what this basically does is that it speeds up the plant grow rate. So weed and stuff, and yeah, trees and such. What you can do with the power is whenever you add more power to it, it will increase the plant grow rate. So the more diamonds you put in there, the faster stuff will grow when you shine a laser on them. And when you put an advanced in there, make it advanced, it will enable the tree cutting mechanism. And what that is, I will show you now. Let me put this on here. Let's see, do I have a sapling? No. Let me get a sapling though. Oh wait, I'll just use this tree right here. But what this does is when you cut down the lower block, as you can see, all the blocks will go, and that's the automatic tree cutter mechanism thingy. And yeah, I think the rest is pretty obvious. I'm not going to wait here until another tree grows, but that just goes a lot faster now. Oh, there it goes. It's killing the sheep, but as you can see, it's a lot faster. Okay, it's time for the blue lens now. And this lens is basically the slow down beam. It slows down mobs and the player, and it's pretty obvious, because when you add power to it, it slows the target down more. And if you put advanced in it, it will also do that on the vertical axis. So let me just do that. It's pretty obvious. Let me exchange this right here. And when you get in there, it will slow you down a bit. And yeah, it slows down more if you put more diamonds in there. You can also make a cyan lens like this, and what this basically does is a tractor beam. When you put power in it like this, it will pull stuff towards the laser, and when you put an advanced in there, it will push it away from it. And I'll just create both to show you. Let's make this very quickly, like that, and some diamonds in there. So we've got an advanced one and one that's not advanced. As you can see, this very rapidly, because I put 3 diamonds in there, pulls me towards the laser. And yeah, and when I put this one on here, it will very quickly push me away. And this can be very useful for quick travel stuff, I guess. Alright, you can also use the purple dye, like this, again the usual. And what this basically is that it's a hybrid of the blue one and the red one. So this will both slow you down and it will kill you. So it's pretty lethal, because it does both. And that way you can't move out of the way of the laser, so you're instantly dead. So yeah, pretty cool. Another thing, the last one is the yellow one, and what this basically does, whoops, let me put it in there, is that it just emits light. So you can also here put all sorts of stuff in there. The diamond, of course, will make it more bright. It will adds 4 light levels with every power level, I believe, or something. And if you put an advanced one in there, ender pearl, it will make it go through blocks. So let me just make this, and it should be night by now. It is. As you can see, these give off very little light, but if I switch it around, it gives off more light. And when I put a block right here now, it will go through there. So that's basically what that does. Let me have got the purple one. As you can see when I try to walk through there. Whoa, makes it dark, but when I try to walk through here, it also slows me down. Probably can't see much because it's dark, but just believe me, it does. I think I can make some creations with this, so I've got some ideas. So let's see if I can work them out. Alright, right here I've got a very quick example of something you can use to travel very quickly, or make blocks travel very quickly. And yeah, I'm just right here, I step in here and whoop, there we go. And yeah, blocks go just as fast this way, so you can perfectly use it for a mob trap or anything else. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, and I didn't even show this yet with the red one. It can also burn blocks, as you can see. Okay, sorry Peter, but I just had to do this. Kill it with fire, or with laser, whatever. Oh, these lasers are cool. Another example. I'm walking into my house. I find my switch, my lever, and there we go. I've got a nice lit up house. And yeah, it's pretty nice. This is one of the yellow laser, and you can actually hide that by adding an ender pearl to the recipe, and like that you can yeah, make it shoot through blocks, so you can just put a block in front of this so you can hide it. Alright, here I've got another small example. This one's very easy. When this one gets activated, or gets deactivated actually, when someone walks through the laser, the killer beam will be activated. You can just, let's say, spawn 3 zombies. I jump over it or something, and they'll all die very easily. So yeah, here's another one. This one is slightly more complicated. It has an RS NOR latch in it, and what this basically does is that it, whenever you walk on this one, it will turn off until you walk through this one, and then it will turn on again. But I've set this one up with 9 power, and like this it will only be activated by the player, so it will shine through mobs, and that way it won't be activated if mobs walk through it. Oops, so it's a bit quick maybe, but let's test it out. Should work fine. Oops, let's go. Can walk through there, it will be activated again, and zombies will die. Right, well, those are just some very simple things you can do with this mod. It is a great mod, so I would really ask you to go check it out. It is just amazing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. But download link will be in the description, by the way, as always. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Yeah.